that, there's Commissioner Carol Michelle, Commissioner Gail Towers, Commissioner Willis Harris, and the President, here we go, Commissioner Sandra Willis, put his hand. Thanks for all the partnership. Also, we have President in the room. We want to thank our DJ for the sound that he's been providing for the last 3 years for Team of the Trustees, DJ Golden Group. Other elected officials, we have one of our former trustee presidents, Trustee Robert Pearson. We also have from the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Township of Thornton, we have Thornton Township Trustees area event. We have our library board president, Louise Copeland. Okay, before going to our board team, I did that. This is the other this is always the scariest part for me. Okay, our Dolton board of trustees, we have Trustee Stan Brown.
All right, Stan Brown.
We got Trustee Edward Steve.
Yeah.
President in Energy. President Energy. We have Trustees Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, and Brittany Norwood. So everybody say Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
And the most amazing clerk in the Southland, Clerk Allison Key.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so today we want to just go back to bringing great, amazing resources. I want to give a special thanks to Ms. Naomi for assisting with some of our presentations. So thank you, Naomi, for assisting.
Naomi.
So first we're going to bring up to talk about some transport. You guys hear me on this mic?
Yes.
For RTA, talking about transportation discounts. We want to welcome Ms. Dabney to come up and give us a great presentation. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Good morning.
So I'd like to thank for that lovely introduction. I'm not an elected official out of the world, but I'm president in my house, so I'm I had the pleasure of speaking at an event that Ms. Naomi was at, and she invited me to come and share some information with you. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes. Okay. So the thought was, again, sharing information, which is why it seems like you guys are here. So I'd like to thank you for a few minutes of your time. These booklets should be on each table, and they are going to talk about, they're going to be a resource for you for all the information that I will share. So if you don't have those, please let me know, and I can give those to you.
Need one up here.
After I am done. So there looks like one table up here and a couple in the back don't have them. So if you have a table or at a table that everyone is not taking a book yet, can you pass them on to the next table if you have some extras? If not, I'll come around in just a second. So these booklets, as mentioned, I am from the RTA, Regional Transportation Authority. So you guys may have heard of us. We are the kind of oversight to CTA, Metro, and PACE. You guys have heard about this fiscal cliff, I'm sure, in transportation. But we are still doing, all the good work that we signed up to do, which is to come out and share program information for those that maybe use transportation. A lot of the information that I kind of share as an outreach person is transportation for people 65 or over or people with disabilities.
That's great.
So the age requirement is not met because I don't see anybody here over 20, but hopefully you know somebody that does apply to it, but does not apply to you. So we find that people are getting away from maybe driving for whatever reason, either aging, construction, it sucks, whatever that reason is why you use public transportation as you start to get older and look for other ways besides driving. Some fare programs that we offer help kind of offset some of the costs for that. So the first thing I'll talk about is our travel training program. So this is a program that is geared to transportation. You haven't used it in 20 years, you don't know how to take certain trips, you want to learn how to take public transit maybe from your home to that destination. One of our trainers will partner with you and come and take that transit trip to and from your destination. They will show you how to load money onto your cards to pay for your trips, how to plan your trips through our trip planning, and all the steps necessary to complete that trip. One of our travel trainers can help you do that. It's a free service, so if that's something that maybe you're interested in, again, this information is in that booklet, and it'll help you just kind of, take that fear away from you taking those transit trips independently. So that's one of our programs. The first fare program to save you money is our reduced fare card. So what is that? The reduced fare card is for people 65 or over, or people with disabilities, who use public transit, CTA, Metro, and PACE at a reduced rate. So how you sign up for that particular card is you fill out an application, provide a government ID, and if you're 65, that is all that you need to do. If you're under 65 and applying as a person with a disability, you have to have some proof of that disability, whether that be an SSI disability letter, some kind of government letter, or something that shows that you have a disability. Then that is part of that documentation, and state ID or driver's license, and then that will help you apply for that card as a person with a disability. And then again, it allows you half off on CTA, Metro, and PACE. I've heard people say they only use the card once a year. They have never used it if they've gotten it. But why not have it, just in case?
That's right.
It's a pretty good option. Another program is our Ride Free program. So the Ride Free card is allows you to ride free on CTA, Metro, and PACE. What you have to qualify for that particular card is, again, 65 or over, or a person with a disability, and you have to meet a household income. So the household income for that card, I know there's always a catch, sorry about that. But the state sets up the qualifications, the RTA just helps facilitate getting the cards to people that apply for it. So what the state has determined is, if you are 65 or over, or a person with a disability, the income requirement for that card is $33,000 or less for one person in the household, $44,000 or less for two in a household, $55,000 for three or more in a household. So then, if you meet that requirement, you have to fill out the application through the Benefit Access Program in the state of Illinois. Once they approve you, the second step is to complete the application with the RTA to actually get the card. So I've heard people say, oh, I filled out the Benefit Access and was approved and never got the card. And that's because they didn't complete the second step. Unfortunately, systems don't talk always in government, probably never, but so if you're approved through the state, the second piece is to fill out the information with the RTA to actually get the card. Then there is a Access Pilot Program, which is a reduced fare card for Metro only, for people that receive SNAP benefits. So say you don't meet the age requirement, you don't meet the disability requirement, but you are low income, or you are a SNAP benefit recipient. You can apply for the Access Pilot Program, and it gets you reduced fare on Metro only. And I specify that because if you get the other cards, the Ride Free or the reduced fare, you do not qualify because the other cards give you access to all three, where this Access Pilot Program only gets you reduced fare on Metro. It's still a pilot, and I highlight that because the program is set to end in January of 2026. It was due to expire at the end of July, but they extended it. So I guess they're going to try to gauge, customer kind of input, how many people are using the program before they make a decision in January on how much further they want to go with that particular program. There is some information out there if you are looking for a curb-to-curb service through the paratransit program. So that one is for people that cannot use public transportation due to a health or physical disability. Right now, there is a backlog to that application process because a lot of people are looking to sign up for that particular program. There's about a 2-month wait to get in for the interview and assessment. But there's information in that booklet if that's something that you think you're more interested in. That kind of is all of the programs I have in that year. Oh, I can tell you quickly though, if you use the buses and trains, all the buses and trains have accessibility features if those are things that you need. And those features are kneeling buses, ramps, audio and visual announcements. You have the lifts on the metro trains, and you don't have to have a mobility device to use any of these things, but they are available if you need that assistance for you in unfortunate trains and buses. I think that is it in a nutshell. It's always hard to gauge when I'm speaking verbally opposed to my presentation, but you guys look so warm and fuzzy and comfortable. You know, like I'm going to do this in person. I appreciate that. Are there any questions about any of the programs? Is anybody here familiar with any of these programs?
I am.
Okay, all right. I got a couple Saturday morning yeses. Okay. Anybody else?
I have the cards.
Okay.
Oh, I have.
I don't know, I guess it's still the same. If anybody taking chemo, you can call them and you can get approved in 3 days. You don't have to wait.
So they have what's called a high priority applicant. And so if you are in need of a service pretty quickly, they can maybe get you in faster to get some type of service. That's typically what it's been. In addition to the public transportation, locally, Thornton Township does offer services throughout the Thornton Township area. If you're not familiar with that, I'd encourage you to call them. They seem to be one of the Dolton partners here. So they offer service. I'm not quite sure of the cost. We don't have the presentation up, but it is a service that's for typically their township services. And they're called, they're kind of like a dial-a-ride. So it's kind of where you call them, you do pay a small fee, and it does take you throughout the township area. They also help with any of these applications. So if you find something that you're interested in, you can go to their township office and they can help you with any of those applications. 100%.
Open it, sis. Open it.
So I specifically didn't mention the RAC program because right now they're going through some public hearings and they're gonna put some changes out there. So I didn't want to put out there what it is now because it's not really what it's going to be. But as the service the young lady was speaking of is if you are an ADA paratransit customer, there is what's called a rideshare access program that you can partner with, that PACE I should say, partners with, but it allows you as a paratransit customer to call the Uber instead of a paratransit vehicle. It costs you right now $2. It covers up to a $30 trip, and you can take it up to eight one-way trips
That's
a
the
day.
one.
And so, but you have to be a paratransit customer first. It's not a standalone program. So, like I said, I didn't make mention of it because public hearings are happening because the program has been super popular and the budget shortfall come, when those things happen. And so right now they are looking at making some changes to the program. I don't know what those changes are going to be.
I wanna know.
Yet because they are still in that public hearing process, but more to come on that. So if there's ever an opportunity at some point, there are some changes. I can either connect with Ms. Naomi, or she can have me back to one of you all's fancy shindigs, and I can share those updates with you about what that program would then look like at a later date. Yes, sir.
Yeah. For the transit, when you said the Uber Lyft, okay, they put $24 on there. And then you paying $2 for your whole trip or round trip?
So you pay $2, it covers up to a $30 trip. So if you are going, somewhere and the trip is only $18, you're only paying $2. If
Right.
the trip is $35, then you're gonna pay that $2, and then you're gonna pay that $5 overage.
And then do they show us how to reload the card?
So
Or-
that's can either be done through the app, and they'll send you that information, once you sign up as a paratransit customer, or you can call them, because not everybody is tech savvy and likes to do stuff with the phone. So there is a phone-in option if you need that.
Yeah, because I transferred to that for the lift.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the Pace bus because sometimes the drivers are rude. They'll take you on everybody's route before they take you home. So I didn't like that. I experienced that.
Yeah, so the paratransit vehicle is not always a direct per trip. Sometimes if you have because it's a shared ride, you have 8 riders in that vehicle. So if you have another person in there, they might pass your stop to drop that other person
Yep.
off first.
They done it to
And
me.
then come back. I have no idea why they come up with the routes that they do. But a lot of people, which is why I think that Rideshare Access program has been super popular, because it's not a shared ride, it's a direct ride. You don't have to make your reservations 24 hours in advance like you do.
Right.
Shared transit bus. So it offers a lot more freedom, and it's a lot easier to use out here. So I think that's why it's been super popular. Yes, sir.
I got a question too. So this tab, how do you load this tab? How do you go to a currency exchange or?
You can. There's only a few currency exchanges that you can actually go to. There should be a number on the back of there that you can call and use your debit card to go to.
Okay. And the purpose of this, if I'm in the city, and take them to a certain destination.
So with TAP is like the version of what I just explained with RAP, but it's through the city taxes. So the trip has to start in Chicago, it does not have to end in Chicago. It covers that same $2 up to a $30 trip. If you go outside of Chicago, obviously it'll probably eat that cost up pretty quickly for you, and you pay that difference beyond the $30. But the same idea, up to 8 one-way trips a day. But that one is just with taxis. If you come out of the Chicago area, you cannot use TAP to get back into Chicago.
Oh, wow.
So that one is a little bit more restricted because it has to start in Chicago. The RAP program can start anywhere.
Yeah.
It can start in the suburbs, it can start in the city. So it's a little bit more, ranging in what it offers. Oh, yes, sir.
Right, I'm just concerned that I did get that email alert about potential changes coming. And, it did say that the ride is not gonna go up to 325. And I think they're gonna limit the number of rides you can take per month.
Yeah, so what I have heard a lot of, as the young lady just mentioned, is they're gonna go from the $2
I'm doing the
to
$2.
the $3.25, which is aligned with what the paratransit bus.
Use the lift.
So it'll be $3.25, probably, however many trips that you take, there's gonna be a cap on it. I don't know what that cap is going to be yet, so I didn't wanna kinda talk too much to it just because I don't wanna give misinformation. So, but there are changes coming. But again, if it's something that works for you, I think it is a good program, but I think that we just might see some changes.
The lift is better.
So what you knew
The lift.
before today and going forward might be different. Yes, sir.
I don't want people to get confused, and the reason why I'm saying something, because I have a lot of people call me, and they say they gotta go to the doctor for their chemo or whatever. It does not go according to your income. So they're not gonna ask you when you get that.
For which
card
program?
number, for the, what is it,
Yeah, no.
Cause
Paratransit is only, based on health or physical condition that prevent you from using public transit. The ride-free card is the only card based on income. And that's for people that can independently take public buses and public trains. So two different program. So just, to kind of oversee that, yes, ma'am.
I'm in a mess, man.
And they said I would have to go downtown to get it. Is there someplace that's closer that I wouldn't have to go out?
That you'd have to go get it?
She said I had to go to the RTA building or whatever it is to get the card.
Oh, no.
Speak with you separately, yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions? Yes, sir.
I used to have venture cards when I used to work downtown, and I guess it exempts, I didn't have to pay for anything, I just get on the hill, show the card for CTA, get on the card, is that still happening?
So, it sounds like you might have hit the right card.
Yeah, that's the
All
right.
cards are venture cards. All the paratransit cards, the ride-free, those are all venture cards.
Because I know it was,
Move it further away from you.
I guess based on the disabilities and stuff like that, we had to brag.
Well, there, just to make sure that everybody knows, so there was one time when Goy was in office, all the seniors had the ride-free card, no matter what your income was. They changed that, so now there is an income limit around that particular card. So if you've had it before, I'm not sure under what the circumstances were, but here's something that they changed. If you had the ride-free card before, and it was your last card with the RTA and it's expired, we will renew the card for you, regardless of what your income is, if that was your last card.
Yep.
So, so if you have an expired RTA ride-free card, you have not had a different card since, they will just renew that card for you.
With no problem.
Any other questions? I know it's a lot of information, and hopefully I didn't.
It was good information.
Books are, kind of aimed at, kind of making sure you can read through that in your own time and get a better understanding if you need it. If you want my personal information, I do not mind sharing my business card. You can follow up with me separately about something maybe you might have questions about. But you can just stop over and see me for a few minutes, and I can either help you answer any questions or just talk through anything that you might have a misunderstanding about or whatever. So I am here. I thank everybody for the time. I don't have that elaborate setup. Hopefully I had some good information for you guys.
You did.
And I'm here if you have any other questions. So thank you for letting me join.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. And a couple of quick announcements that I want to make. One, that's what we got. There is a shrimp boil. Is that right? That our video premiere, we have an annual shrimp boil in Dolton.
I didn't know
Shrimp
either.
boil that happens once a year in Dolton. It's a 2-day event.
Write it down.
Yesterday, over at the Isaac Wall, which is on 147th and Beachview. It backs up to, I don't want to say river, but it backs up to a nice body of water. They got fish in there, camping sites all around there.
What? I can go fishing?
So for those who want to go,
I love fishing.
it's from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
What day?
Great time. They have a band, and it's a really, really good time for those. 3 to 10. Now, if you want to eat, you got to pay.
Where is it located?
But it's 3 to 10. Just walk in. It's free to 2 and 10. 147th and Beachview. Do you have the exact address? Lakeside? I'll get the address.
Yeah, 'cause I like fishing. I have fishing poles.
One more announcement I want to do really quickly before we transition to our next speaker.
You too. You take care, and I'll be joining your channel.
No.
No.
Okay.
I work for the circuit court of Cook County. Can you hear me now?
Now,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I work for the circuit court of Cook County, Mariana's office. And I just wanted to announce that we're having a second chance summit, October 11th, where individuals can come and thank you. There will be volunteer.
Why you always do that every time we have a meeting?
Review your record
It's music. You should go check that mess for me.
There are also going to be employers there to help people who need a second chance get jobs.
All right.
It's October 11th, and it's at Proviso Math and Science Academy, which is in Fort Park, Sports Park, Illinois, from 8:30 to 4 all day long, October 11th. Anybody you know, you can tell them to call the clerk's help desk line 312-603-5050. So I also over there, take a picture of it, scan it, and just have people, register to come out on October 11th. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. And one additional event, there is a solar event that's going on, a solar, Taste of Solar that Trustee Tammy Brown is assisting with, which is over at the old Standard Bank Building on corner 140th and Lincoln. That will be today at 2 p.m. So anybody that wants to learn more about solar energy and ways of saving money, it's free to come over there. That's a free event as well. All right. 2 p.m. 2 to 6.
Address?
So next up, we're going to have with age options some more great discounts. We have Ms. Taisha Shelby. Selby. Okay, I'm working on that. Ms. Taisha Selby, please give a thumbs welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Mayor, Elected Mayor Stein. My name is Tracy Selby. I'm with Age Options. We are what's called the Area Agency on Aging. We serve seniors and all those who are county. I'm here today with my colleague, Dominisha Quinn, as well as Aurora Luna. We are community health workers, and we work on the Illinois Pathways to Health Initiative, which is basically a health and wellness initiative through our area agency. How many of you all have heard of Age Options? Okay. What do you know about Age Options? Provide services? Yes. Anything else?
I don't know.
We do provide a lot of services. And so, that's why we're here today. I wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit about some of the things that we offer. An area agency on aging basically receives funding from the federal government as well as some other grants throughout the state. And then what we do is we provide services either directly or through our delivery partners in all of those that are in Cook County. What you guys have on the table there is a little bit of just some basic information, and then we also brought a series of resources for you from some of the different programs that we offer. We provide services to anyone over the age of 60 in suburban Cook, as well as any disabled adult. And those services range anywhere from assistance with benefits, maybe you wanted to participate in the RTA program and weren't sure how to do that application on the state's website. You could always call us and we can assist with that. The other thing that we do is our goal is to try and get people to age well in place, right? So anything that we can do to help you to thrive as you age, to age in your home or wherever it is that you would prefer to be. So we do some things like home preservation. We assist with housing. If you're maybe in transitional housing, maybe you're in a home that is too big and you need to downsize and you need some help finding a new location, we can assist with that. Like I said, we do assist with benefits. We also do things like nutritional meals. If you have someone near you or you are someone that is maybe disabled and you need home delivered meals, we also work on getting that for you. We have other things like congregate meal sites where you can go to a location and you can have a hot meal. All of the services that we provide at Age Options are provided free of charge. We are a nonprofit, so everything that we, all the funding that we get is grant funded, and so all of that goes back out to the community as best we can. We do caregiver support. So if you're a caregiver or you know someone who is, we have lots of supports in place for that. We do what is called a stress busters workshop for caregivers. We have respite care, so if you're a caregiver and you needed time off, you needed to get to a doctor's appointment and you needed someone to care for your charge, we can set that up. We also partner with organizations for home care or home health. So if you need someone to come into the home and help with medication or care in home, we can also set up services like that. Let's see, we have also a team called SMP, which is Senior Medicare Patrol. We assist folks with identifying fraud in Medicare and Medicaid. And so if you find that maybe your explanation of benefits comes through and you see something that doesn't quite sit right, you can always give us a call and we can go through with you. If it does come up to be something fraudulent, we can start a claim for you with the state to recoup those funds, right? So that increases cost for everyone. And then our team is the Illinois Pathways to Health team. What we do is we do things like screenings. If you're not sure exactly what services you need or what services you think might be of assistance to you, you can always give us a call and we can do a screening. I'm going to let Dominisha talk about what screenings are and how that works.
So what we do is evaluation. Okay. So what we do is evaluate screenings, which is social determinants of health. So the screenings, like she said, is for food insecurity, housing insecurity, social isolation, and health and wellness. So how we conduct the screening is 1 week or 1 days. So the screenings are very brief. It can be as brief as long as you want, which I mean is long. Sometimes you don't have the time to do the screening, so it's brief. You just ask a couple of questions and see how we can do it. But sometimes you want to talk a little more. The more you talk, the more I know what your screening is. All consultation free of charge. So we like to just get down to it. So some of the things you might not know you need, you might need.
I'm doing it
After
again.
we ask
Maybe
you a
I'm
couple
saying it
questions,
better
you get certain
myself.
numbers, and once we get the markings, we
Never
can
had
give you
one.
all the resources that we can in your local areas to help.
And that's the lab person all over.
You just make an appointment with us. We can do it at the library. We can do it at your home. We can always come to you. We do training events also in small areas in the library and stuff. We go to all the libraries in this area. We just had an event for the farmers market, so we're always in this area. You can just always come ask us and we can set a time and do it.
And then in addition to the screenings, one of the other things that we do are facilitating workshops. So like I said before, we do health and wellness. And so some of the workshops that we do are evidence-based, which means that they are backed by research. They are things that have been researched and studied, and we know that they work. We have positive outcomes. And so what we've done is we've taken these workshops. We do chronic disease self-management programs. So essentially, they are 6-week workshops. They meet once a week, and they help you to better manage any kind of chronic condition you might have, whether that's pain, diabetes, any kind of cardiovascular disease, things like that. What we do in those, they are smaller workshops, and what we do is we help you to figure out how to best manage that. We give you the tools and the skills where you're practicing over time. That beef into the bottom.
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me if I don't use? Okay, fine. So our small workshops, what we do is we do small activities to help you better learn those skills. You get chances to practice those things over the 6 weeks. What people find is that even the things that you learn, skills that you're learning on how to manage diabetes, are going to translate into skills that you can use in all of your life. So there are things like setting goals, things like healthy eating, physical activity, how to better communicate with your doctor, your medical team, how to better communicate with your family, or folks who are your support system. So that is our evidence-based chronic disease self-management program. In addition to that, we also do fall prevention workshops. We have a few different ones. We have one that's called Matter of Balance, and it
addresses fear of falling, right? Has anyone fallen? And
Yeah.
every time you take a fall, you get a little bit more frightened when you go out, right? And it may not be overt, and sometimes it's subconscious. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing those things that are going to keep you staying in the house, right? So Matter of Balance is an 8-week program. It meets once a week, and that is a class that is developed to change your mindset about the fears of falling, right? How do I manage these things? I've fallen.
Wait.
I don't want to continue to fall, but I still want to go out and do things with my friends and my family. I want to be able to do all my regular things. I want to stay independent. So Matter of Balance is one of those things that changes your mindset. We work on a lot of skills that help with being assertive.
You will be
how to ask
66
for
in
help,
December.
how to use assistive devices, exercises to strengthen those areas so that you do feel confident when you're out. Okay? That's one of the falls prevention programs. We also do Tai Chi, which meets once a week for 16 weeks. That is a kind of a meditation. It helps with balance. It helps with mindfulness. It also helps with strength. So that's another one. Matter of Balance, Tai Chi. Fit and Strong is a program that is geared towards folks with arthritis. Are we familiar? Yeah. But you don't have to have arthritis to take class, right? Everyone is welcome. It meets twice a week. It's a 90-minute class. You do 60 minutes of exercise that ranges from stretching and flexibility. You do a little bit of aerobics to help with heart health. And then there is some lower extremity strength training to help strengthen the movers, right? The big muscles. And then we do a cool down. That's in 60 minutes. The 30 minutes is education at the end. This is also an evidence-based fall prevention program. And so what you'll find is the education portion is going to, again, teach you some skills on how to better manage arthritis. And then in your group, you're sharing with others the things that work for you and the things that don't work, and how do we do this and that and the other thing. Falls. Bingo size. It's exactly what it sounds like. Bingo, exercise. That's it. It meets once a week for 10 weeks. There are prizes. You do learn some things, you do get stronger. It also addresses, I think, John was presenting in our meetings, we also talked about social isolation. All of these programs help with getting you out in the community and meeting people and socializing and not feeling quite so alone or some, right? Those are all of our falls prevention, right? Evidence-based. Yes. I think that's right. Any questions on anything? Yes, sir. Free. So anything that Aid Options offers is always free of charge to the community. Sometimes, when we partner with other organizations, they may have a cost, but we do not. All of the services that are provided, if you call us and ask for anything, all of that is free.
This one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name of it? Past Francis.
Great question. So in your little packets that we have, the last page, the bottom three here, the bottom one to the left, says Illinois Pathways to Health.org. That is our website. All classes are listed there. I have more information over there. Look, I know that's small. I have my glasses on too. But
Is this the bus?
That's
a bus.
But yeah,
The bus?
you can bring the classes to you. So if you don't see
This is the
something
bus.
on there,
Which one I drive when I'm driving the
have
Facebook?
some interest. And we have a location.
But this is when I drive the
And they will allow us to come out. We'll come out. Yes.
Caregiver.
Well, I should say.
Too excited before.
Questions? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes.
So you want to call customer service for the free
Yes.
ride from the pace.
Libraries are a great resource.
But they don't give us anything else other than the program, like Zoom, like Zoom. And then they close it, and then they go.
You got a phone? Yeah, one in the back, one in the front.
So, this young lady is a Zumba class at her library. So, some of the things that we do is again, we're sort of that umbrella as the area agency, so we fund that class. We as AJAPs are not particularly putting that class on, but we do fund it. Now, what we
This
try
is
to
paid
do
solo.
as community health workers is get out to libraries so that you do know about that. So that
Oh,
you have
gosh.
resources. We're not
Gonna
always
take you
at the
off of
library,
here.
but we do
The
try
whole
to contact
face was in the camera.
cell phone, talk to them.
You're talking about this, like, having.
Shut up.
Yes, yes. Always use your library as a resource.
Okay.
A wealth
I don't want to film nobody, but thank you for coming in on Babe's Little channel. Hit that subscribe button. I'm at Tea with the Trustees. We're getting good information for senior citizens, those that are 65 years of age. Get free transportation trips. And I'm taking notes. Taking notes of myself. Yeah, so let me change it around.
So I should say this. We mostly are in person, but all of the workshops can be facilitated online or in person. So there may be some online courses that we offer that are being offered virtually. We're there. Sir. Yes, sir. Homemaker services typically are not. So, homemaker services usually don't have, for what we offer, don't usually have an income requirement, but there is typically a sliding scale based on. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
When I went to try to get a sticker for my vehicle, they go to about 80 and discount.
Yes. Yes. So when you do license plate discounts, that's part of the benefits access program through the state. So you do have to apply on the website at the Illinois Department on Aging. You create an account, see if you qualify, that. Then they'll come back to you within about 48 hours and say yes or no. Once they've approved it, then you print up whatever it is they give you, and you take it to the DMV.
What's the website again?
Illinois Department on Aging.
Yeah, it's income requirement.
It is an income requirement. We do have a flyer here that has what the income requirements are. Yes, another question somewhere. What was this question? This question was about the license plate discount. So if you wanted to do the license plate discount, it's $10 for seniors and with the income requirement.
It's a license plate discount. I like to put that. I'm not paying,
Apply for it
I
on
think, what we paid, 151?
Yeah.
Department on Aging's website. Yes, ma'am.
I wonder how old you gotta be. I wonder how old you gotta be to fly.
It's just say some flyers over there on that desk.
We got it right here. Rich. Hello. How you doing?
But it hadn't been reauthorized, it was just an administration. But
How old you gotta be?
class, and we had, an advocacy team that created some email scripts that you would put your name and your address in, and it would populate an email for you to send to your, politician, congressman,
Well, we are in the
senator,
system
or
that got you.
you can still do that, we still have that available. So it makes things easy, we did get the funding, reauthorized, and so we're good for another little bit. But, so that was good, it was effective, we had a lot of organizations that came together that day for that initiative. But that would be the way, we have phone numbers, absolutely, I agree, 100%. Any other questions?
Aaron, how's our social media so far? We good?
We good.
Watch the brains there. Come on, Wayne, take it.
Good.
Everybody see the intern video that recently went up? The hard work that went to the clerk's office?
Yes.
And Warren and the team making sure that we got all of that documented so that the community knows all the great things we're doing. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our village administrator, Brother Charles Ball.
I'm trying to put it out anyway.
Okay, so two familiar faces that we want to make sure are part of the family. I'll just do, trustee, did you have any announcements?
I'm signing up for that.
Greetings,
I might
everyone.
not get it.
How did everybody find out about this? Text or email or email? Oh, text, how many wrote the text? Raise your hand.
About what?
Email,
About today.
email. Who didn't receive nothing?
I received nothing.
You received nothing?
I received nothing.
Okay.
I didn't.
I'll make sure I get that. Communication here. I'll argue my best. So you need to be.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Moving forward, I wanted to, September, pretty soon our next team of trustees, we kind of copied the pattern off the last year of Colorado Fair, where the department heads, the police chief, fire chief, all these people got service ready to be here. You get that service, you get that question answered, and get that set up for next week. So starting next month in September, all the department heads and stuff will be here at the team of the trustees, so we can better service the residents of Dolton. That's the goal.
That's what I.
Sometimes you can't come to the meeting, sometimes you may not get a call back. With this platform, the residents come and sit on
My fruit, I'm gonna save it.
you come on my block this time. So that's the goal of Team of Trustees. So it's good to see everybody. Anybody here for the first time? First time visitor? First church, always open. But it's good to see everybody. It's still a good day. It's a, how can I say, it's a slow process sometimes. Slower than I would like, but this is the reality of time of government. It's still figuring out and kind of finding the landmines wherever they all are not, So, working with me, doing, I'm the chair of the Public Works Committee, so I'm aware of how bad our streets are. We gotta drive like an active operator some streets.
Yeah.
You gotta slow down.
Like this is
I got more
person.
time, but I
He
love
said,
to
don't
get
say
out.
that when they answer
And I
questions.
was driving a little bit fast.
When they not
So, also, the media department, if y'all see our media is back on, force back on. If you have Comcast, you can go to Channel 4 and see more meetings. And you can watch on YouTube, no matter how old you are, you on YouTube and Facebook. So you can see our meetings and see the things that's going on. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Go ahead. Y'all ready? Okay. Holland. Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute. I got it down. Down. Almost locked it. Hit the X. Oh, yeah. I don't mess with nothing. That's bumping it up. Leave
That we're aware of the potholes and alleys that we're trying to fill too. So we'll get into it. We get to yours and streets is getting done this year. Some of the worst streets, when you think the street is bad, believe me, sometimes that's 3-4 times worse. So we're aware of it. The public works are out here, workers are out here. I know I'm out here, trustees are saying.
You come to get the trash.
Things that you're aware of, the trees and the overgrown, we got some grass cuts. So we get into it. When you drive through, like, what the hell is this? Look at this. Just know we're aware of it. If you see it, we see it. And if we don't see it, please, you got any of our members, please call and text us and say, hey, did you see this over here? We all got cell phones, send a picture, and just say, did you see this, did you see that? All right? It's good to see everybody.
Good to see you too.
This is kind of impromptu, so I can be turned out about this invitation for the client. Ms. Russell,
Yes.
would you like to talk about what's up and coming?
Yes.
Oh, please come on up and jump. Let's give it up for a business.
Oh, that's Miss Russell. Yes, Miss Russell.
My name is Angela Russell. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I've seen you before, some of you have never seen before, so hello again.
Hi.
I'm a Dolton resident, and I'm also with the organization Envision Unlimited. We have programs that are specifically for adults who have developmental and intellectual disabilities, and we also have a mental health program. I am with the mental health division. So we have been working for months to establish a partnership with the Village of Dolton to bring free mental health education and workshops to the residents of Dolton. Happy to announce that those workshops will start next week at Village Hall, at the building that used to be the water department. Right, so that is now going to be the Village of Dolton Resource Hub. Starting on August 12th, Tuesday afternoon, we will start free mental health workshops in class.
12.
Now, we have 2 programs that are going to be doing workshops. For those of you who were at the event we had in May, right next door in the other room, we did an introduction to our programs and services. So the living room, the assistant director will be doing classes on Tuesdays every other week. And my program, which is the Cultural Faith-Based Empowerment Program, will be doing workshops every Monday and Wednesday starting the 18th. And again, these are free for adults 18 and over. Whether or not you have a mental health diagnosis or just want information for yourself, how to help a relative or a family member, how to help someone who may be in distress, just to get the conversation started. Mental health and mental illness are not things that should be afraid to talk about, because we all have things that we're going through on a day-to-day basis that make
That's
cause
right.
anxiety and stress. Those are the type of things we'll be talking about. Every normal day-to-day things we may be going through, how to cope with those things, and how to recognize when a mental assessment may be necessary. So again, these free workshops will be starting on next week at the new Village of Dolton Resource Hub. And I will leave flyers about all the schedules and classes that we're having so that you can plan your day or plan your week around these classes. So for clarification also, the Tuesday classes delivered by the living room will be once a week. Monday and Wednesday classes will be twice a week, and it's gonna be a repeat. So if you miss the one on Monday, you can come to the one on Wednesday and get the same information. Any questions? What time on Tuesday? Okay, so on Tuesdays, the class will be from 2 to 3:30. And on Mondays, starting the 18th, we'll have a workshop from 10 to 12. And then Wednesdays will be 2 to 5. So if you miss a morning on a Monday, you can probably catch the Wednesday
10 to 12.
on Wednesday afternoon.
Workshop. Our
first classes will be introduction to mental health. Basic information, conversation, recognizing symptoms of mental illness, how to listen compassionately without judgment, how to give information and be a support person. So that'll be our first soft introduction to mental health and how to be a support for someone, or even recognizing ourselves when we may need some extra support. Now, along with these workshops, if you do identify that you may need some extra support, or someone you know may need support, we provide resources and linkages. So we give information and we also help you move forward if you want additional treatment or support. It doesn't have to be therapy, it could be a support group, it could be recognizing that you need support to additional community resources. We will help you make those linkages and referrals. And again, these are for individuals 18 and older. Any more questions? Yes.
I want to ask you something. I got a video I want to share with you after.
Okay.
But are you teaching it to our new police about mental health?
That is something we have to talk with the administration. But we will be happy to provide those supports to anyone who needs it. So whether it's our fire department,
Mental health for the police
our
officers.
village administrations, whoever we need, we can provide those workshops. What we're also doing, whoever heard of mental health first aid? Okay, mental health first aid is offered by the National Council of Wellbeing. Everyone in my program are now certified instructors to teach mental health first aid. So that is something we will also be offering starting in September if you want to become a certified mental health first aider. Now that course is not free because you have to pay for your materials, but it comes with a certificate of completion once you complete the 8-hour course. So that's something we'll be working into our programming once we get all of those details settled, and once we make sure that we're nice and settled at the business. That is a program that is certified all over the United States to become a mental health first aider.
You supposed to sign yourself on period. It's supposed to go like this. But you hit the ring and push your hand.
I sure can. So the first introduction to mental health with the living
It's right here.
Facilitator, that will be this Tuesday, August 12th,
Don't worry about
from
it.
2 to 3:30. And then the following week, the 18th, will be with my program, right, August 18th. And that's with my program, the Cultural Faith-Based Empowerment Program. We'll be doing a similar workshop for introduction. The first one on Monday, the 18th, is from 10 to 12. And then again, the week of that one will be the Wednesday, the 20th, from 3 to 5.
What's August the 12th?
Yes.
The other program.
That they have on the village audio website.
What's the 18th? That's the workshop, right?
Yeah, that's hers.
And I'm gonna leave flyers here also.
What's her name again?
Any more questions? Thank you, ma'am.
And the flyers up there, we can get a flyer.
So we are very excited to have these resources coming in, especially, all the tools we need in-house in our community. I'm going to talk through a few points. It seems like forever since we've had this forum, so I just want to talk through a couple of things that we feel are going well, maybe some other opportunity. I do want to acknowledge Library Trustee Gonzalez for being present with us today. So a couple of things over the last few months that we've worked hard at. We're glad, of course, that the doors of Village Hall are now open. So for those who may not be where I think most are, but we stopped that currency exchange style Village Hall and opened up the doors so that everybody can come in. Also transitioning the payment center from a separate building to one building appears to have worked extremely well, in particular when we had the gift stickers and that last minute rush. I want to commend our team. I think that everybody in the service, everyone as quickly as possible. So I hope that something that we saw a great benefit to. We've started, of course, as Trustee Steve mentioned, some of the road repairs. In particular, we mentioned the one over here. That's part of that one really was irking my nerves. They're also up and down 142nd Street, some on the west side of town. Of course, there are tremendous needs for our roads and our infrastructure. So as we are looking at the repairs, we want to get our main strip thoroughfares as quickly as possible. That does not negate the roads that are within the community. So depending on need, we're addressing those as quickly as possible. And of course, the biggest thing is making sure that we're able to get more money and resources to speed that process up. Each road costs about, on average, about $50,000 to completely resurface it. And even with doing the resurfacing, that does not necessarily address the infrastructure challenges. So we did have conversations with our village engineer. There will be a report at our next board meeting on some of the efforts that we're going to be doing to improve on the flooding and the infrastructure needs.
Thank you.
We're proud to say that we were 2 years delinquent on audits, 1 year with the assistance from our administrative finance team and trustee accountability. We have now gotten 1 year of our audit complete, so we are closer to on track. We anticipate how quickly what we're going to take for the next audit.
We're starting now, and we're 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months before, 3.5, sure, 1.5. Okay. 3 to 6 months, we are looking at having the second audit complete, which will bring us back current. However, as we know, time keeps ticking, so we will be going from one audit right into the next year. Our annual budget, we've taken at least a tremendous amount of time, I'll say, making sure that we're able to get our budget together. The proposed budget has been placed on our village website. It's available at the clerk's office if somebody wants to come in and pick it up. Apparently the Southtown has seen it, which is good, so that they've written an article on there as well. And we will be looking to have our public hearing on the 15th of this month. This will be only a public hearing. There will not be a vote taken. The board does have the option of doing a public hearing and going straight to a vote. However, they've elected to do just a public hearing, so that way we can have more discussion and dialogue. We do believe we've gotten a good budget. However, we want to make sure everybody's comfortable and give the time to process questions should they come up. So the actual budget is scheduled to be voted at the first board meeting in September, leaving another 2-week period just for analysis and further evaluation. Since we are behind, I'll say, on the budget schedule, we are acting on this current version of the budget pending any changes. We are proud to say that in the last 2 months, with the work of our police department, Commander Staples and their command team, they have brought on board 8 new police officers to our police. We have to recognize those who were with us because they were on the mandatory 12-hour shifts, working extremely hard so that there's something on there. We appreciate them. We are working to elevate presence and availability, but we also have to be mindful that those individuals have been busting their tails. So we want to make sure that we give them all the support possible. And we are proud to announce that we have selected a new police chief.
Yay! Woo! Yeah.
You will begin work on the 18th of August and get his official swearing in and introduction to the community at our upcoming September board meeting. Police chief is Jeffrey Chapman with the Illinois Training Standards Board. Currently brings a wealth of knowledge, experience, and professionalism. So we are looking to take the department to the next level.
All right.
Illinois Training and Standards Board. So I'll give you more background. We are proud to also recognize that we have successfully purchased and are now the home of Pope Leo XIV.
Yay! Hey, all right.
We are pulling together our steering committee. We have several different opportunities for business enterprise zones, historic landmark, museum status. I can share that I've already received an offer for more money than we paid for the property, which we declined, because that was not the intention. But there's tremendous opportunity and value, and we want to make sure that we as a community are taking care of this the proper way, and it becomes another anchor, another thing that we can be proud of as residents of the great village of Dolton. One more. Anybody like corned beef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, our village administrator has been in contact with the owners of a company that wants to bring a corned beef and video taco
Oh, yeah.
to the village of Dolton.
Yeah, yeah. I love tacos and corned beef.
Sit down.
So, I think we're in the final phases of having the conversation. Assuming things go well, they will be looking to come and make a presentation at our upcoming board meeting. They are looking at the location on Sibley in the parking lot right behind the Burger King, and that strip mall, which is the City Trends.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
In that same strip mall.
Yeah.
Their desired location, few details to firm up, but I think we feel good that this is a great opportunity to come to the
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
two copies of the administrative report. Oh, okay, and then we'll go with, Clerk Dean, administrative report.
So one of the things that the mayor was talking about was just some of the people ads that we've done, some police, 8 police officers. One of the things that we heard from you all was the need to do more with our water department.
Yes.
So we brought on 2 more meter readers so that we're able to give better readings for all residents. So they have started, they've been here for the last month. So we're here to be back and just making sure that we're spotted. So more to come.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
That water bill was something else. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Joshua. Thank you guys for coming. Hey, you guys. Hey, solo at the meeting.
The mayor mentioned that the engineer will speak briefly about flooding at the next board meeting. Well, I'm going to tell you about a program that we just recently,
Just
rain grading program. And you all, I know some of the people who were at the meeting, you guys familiar with that program? Yes. Okay, so that is a program that started back when Mayor Roger Rowley was the mayor, but unfortunately there was no funding for that program. They came back during the previous administration, but that administration did not want to engage the program to help us. And we need all the help we can get on flooding, right?
Yes.
So I stayed in contact with them. It's ARPA money. You guys know ARPA money was COVID money and it expires next year.
Wow.
So they came in, they set aside money for Dolton. Fortunately, we're gonna be able to use that money. The program has identified some flooding zones where people flood pretty bad, but it's open to the entire community. They're gonna give me the criteria for applying. I'm gonna have them posted on the village website. You get the application, you can apply. It really caters to people who have sewer backup, not just rainwater backup or something. It's gonna deal with sewer backup.
Yes.
So if you have backup from sewers, you probably better qualify.
Where that black stuff come in your house? I saw that.
On the website, I don't have the date yet, it's just at the meeting Wednesday. I did reach out to them yesterday to send me the information as soon as possible, so we can get it up on the website. And then I'll mention it more as I get more information. We also have another program that's coming up, and I don't have a lot of information on it, I'm very excited about it. It's with Dr. Scott. I'm meeting with her Monday, and also deal with flooding. So I can't give you any details right now, but I will give you more information as I get it. So when we talk about flooding, we are beginning to do things regarding flooding. And we won't be able to fix the whole cry, because it's much more expensive than we know. But these two programs would at least give us some assistance. You know,
That's
it won't be for
wonderful.
everybody. Brain rating, will only be able to have 15 households. You know, and there is a selection based on criteria.
Who got it the worst?
Things like that. If the money, if they have additional money, they will try to take on any other homes that they can. This program is currently in Kellywood Park, Robbins, other communities were ahead of us in it because they didn't have any obstacles to stop them from moving forward. But again, and our DJ, Jerome Gray, is part of the steering committee, so we have a group of residents who have been involved with the steering committee, who have been involved with this program before I even got involved. I have that, so, yeah, so, all of the information will be posted on the website. So
What the website is
once we get the information, you can go and
The
look
website,
at the PowerPoint, look at the application, and you'll find out more about what it's going to do, let you guys know about that.
Before I open to questions, two other up and coming things. We have 12 roads that are scheduled to be repaved due to Rebuild Illinois funds that we received. We will be looking for that project to begin middle of September. And by the end of September, we've identified 6 homes that we've had to put in, 6 homes that are in disrepair. I know we have more than 6, but these we deem to be the worst ones. So we're putting liens and are going through the process to get title, and those homes will be torn down before the end of September.
Oh, wow.
We'll have the list available prior to our next board meeting. So those are all up and coming things. One additional important note, this is obviously not a political forum, this is one for residents to show up, but it is extremely important, I will repeat this at every meeting, that we do come out in March, just vote. I'm not saying vote for any candidate specific, I'm saying it's important for the village of Dolton to continue with higher voter turnout, letting everybody know and make sure that our voice is heard every election. So I want to make sure that we continue to encourage one another. Election is coming up in March. Please come out and vote, do research on all candidates, and turn out to vote, make sure that we do it and have fun. So, those are the type comments for today. I want to start on our question about the water meters.
The judges. Oh, yeah.
We only have one full-time and one part-time. We only have one full-time and one part-time meter reader, and candidly, we're unable to reach the entire community. The long-term goal is that we get entirely new meter reader system that's more electronic, that we can just scan and get all the numbers. But that's a $4 million project. We have identified potential funding for that, so I'll keep everybody updated on it.
Okay, so the question I had was, other people in Dolton has an outside reader,
Yeah, I have an outside reader.
I don't know how come I never got it outside. And I work, Monday through Fridays, and I can never get the meter reader because they don't do Saturdays. So, I've been getting an estimated bill for years. And then it went up to $260-some, where it was $149. And, so whenever I wanted to pay, give them the reading, like, they said, my reading that I have now, they said it wasn't right because it would be $30,000 or $40,000.
That's a lot.
One thing, Mark, would you be okay with trying to work with Ms. Lambert to get her to see what it's going to take to see the outside meter? Okay, the biggest challenge we have with the estimated readings is in some cases, the reading is a little bit higher than the bill, so you end up getting credit, which everybody's fine with that. In some cases, the estimated reading, So if the estimated reading is lower than the actual bill, and that happens quarter over quarter, when we do get an actual reading, you actually were not paying the full amount of the bill. And because of that, the actual reading sometimes becomes a lot larger than what your conditions are paying because you're getting an estimated bill. So it's extremely important for us on the village side that we get the right reading immediately so that it doesn't impact. It's also important right now that we try to work to make sure we have access to the homes so that we get that actual reading and we're paying the right amount. Because if we get that inflated bill, what ultimately happens is we have to go through a payment plan, which we're okay with doing, but it's not ideal for anybody.
Right.
But I have the thing on the outside.
I don't know if you can, but if you can read your own meter, you can take your numbers.
That don't work either.
You can find out when your readings are due for your region. And you go to the water department and give them your address, they'll tell you when your reading is due.
Right.
And if you can, read your own meter, write it down, your address.
Take my reading because it wasn't the time, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, ask them for your region, when is the reading due? And then you can go and look on your meter, get the numbers, and take it in yourself. And that way you won't get an estimated bill.
The intention, month over month, that we continue to, that the new readers will increase the percentages. That's what we are tracking, is the percentages of readers that we're able to get to, because we want to make it as convenient as possible.
Recently, I lost my meter reader, so I had to go in and pay my bill, and they provided me with a QR code that I can put on there on my phone and put my home number.
Write mine down, take it in.
I tried it, but we tried for 20 seconds. So you want me to put the QR code.
I want to say that I have a black box outside my home. This is what the lady.
I have it too. Don't nobody come there and read it.
Then you can black box. You're not going to get a lot of that readers to come around and the system that you were talking about for years. Readers should have the black boxes outside their home. Right. So that someone can come by and read it. Right. It doesn't make any sense going out in circles and everybody get these estimated readers. If you don't have readers, let them come out. Let them have a conversation from that out and read.
I volunteer, shoot.
Wait for something we haven't gotten in the last, I don't know how many days.
They ain't got to pay me, I volunteer to do it. They have to pay me.
So when you come to the library, I would like to know when the park district is having meetings. So we can come to the park district. I've never been, see anyone come up and represent and tell us nothing about what's going on.
Get you scheduled. I'll get you scheduled pretty quick. Let's go for how often you guys have your meetings. Hang on. How often are you meeting? Once a month? Okay. Library meetings, fourth Monday of every month. At what time? At 7 p.m.
They should be a representative. Should come and talk to us and let us know.
We'll get back around. All right, you guys.
All the homes that are open and they close, they're paying for a meter, they got a meter. That's what they told me. All the new homes. So everything that's what we have to do, right?
Well,
Pay for that meter.
the readers are definitely in half.
See?
Oh, you got a couple. Hey, I'm sorry, we got a couple coming back down.
Every 3
for improvement. We still, well, we have two more back there.
Hi, I had the Public Works Department to drop off a kit at my home to test the lead in my pipes. And I was trying to find out the status of that, if I have to have pipes replaced or anything. Did you know anything about that?
Well, I knew they were going around doing testing. Here it was, another gentleman right behind you, your address, and he can follow through.
Good morning. Oh, that's the one I learned. People think you stupid. You should try it.
What justifies 1 or 2%? There has not, at this time, there's not been any increase on any of the bills, so there should not, we will need to research it. That did come up as part of our budget discussion, so we will be talking more with the residents at that time, and at this moment, there's no increase.
Right there, 1% increase in water and 2% on trash.
Okay, we'll get your bill and take a look. Trustee.
Why they over there talking? Let me go over there and talk to that lady. Don't talk. Okay. Yeah, while you have a chance.
First of all, I would like to say, great job, 3 months. We got a lot of work to do, but I think that we're doing a great job. With the businesses, especially on Sibley, I'm really close to a gas station / liquor store. Whew. I go in and I say, can you cut the grass, can you clean up? Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. Where are we with talking to business owners and letting them know they got to do their part?
We've been out there talking to them, and tickets are starting to fly. That's what, that was one of the things with
Good morning. Just wanted to make this comment, not a question. Before everyone leaves, I don't know if this was said, but I wanted to remind everybody that Dolton trustee Kiana Belcher is having a hot meal giveaway on Tuesday, August 12th at 1 o'clock down the street at Melanie Fitness Center. And it's right before Angela's event, so hers starts at 2. So you can come get a hot meal for Dolton, Harvey, Riverdale residents. It's free of charge. 1 o'clock, Melanie Fitness Center. Come down the street to the new, is it Divisions Unlimited? Okay, Village of Dolton Resource Hub for Angela's event at 2 o'clock. So just wanted to say that because I'm not sure if it was mentioned. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to check to see if animal control is still in place. Because I checked the website and I didn't see a phone number to call. On my block, we have so many cats. They're like taking over the block at this point. I think there's one house that my neighbor said the garage is open, and I guess they're making their little families in this one particular garage. So I'm just trying to find out whether or not animal control is in place and working.
Because she looked at it, she said she don't know why. They keep saying I'm not here.
We are looking for somebody to work with animal control area. I think we should be able to find somebody about every 45 days. We also are looking to secure a vehicle. The previous one that was purchased at a rate that we cannot afford had to return for financial reasons, and we expect to secure another vehicle that's more affordable.
My question is about the stickers. I recently purchased a new vehicle after the deadline for was it 31st that the stickers went up? Okay, I don't have the registration for the car because I bought it in a different state. And I'm waiting on that. So all I have is the bill of sales, but if I bring that to get the sticker, do I have to pay the late fee?
You will not have to pay the late fee.
Okay. I went yesterday, had a 6 and I can take her.
All right, we're gonna come back. This will be our final question as we look to conclude, and I'll explain about our raffle. Let's get it.
Kenny. Okay, I'm concerned about everybody's well-being in Dolton. We have a lot of cars that have been stolen, especially on Ellis. And what they do, they park the car and then they walk over by the grocery store somewhere and get another car and leave. So I was thinking, no, it should be signs around that area where the stores and the factories say no overnight parking on the street unless you live on the block. I think it will stop a lot of guys from leaving stolen cars there. Also, if we have street cleaning every week, even numbers on one side a different day, and the odds on another, and then you can find out whose car is supposed to be there. That would help. We have a lot of stolen cars, and sometimes I leave in the morning, because I've been working with the Bears, and they are walking all in the area, breaking in people's cars. They doing all kinds of stuff. And our policemen shouldn't have to chase them down when we have signs up where they can't keep their cars on the street all night. They'll go somewhere else with those cars. Or they'll sit in front of your house and watch you. And then they're breaking in garages. So now where I live, Stan has been helpful. I cleaned a lot of them. They had them to get all the trees, but the trash is still there. So the owner that owns the building off of Greenwood, he cleaned his side. It's a big hole in the fence. He said once the trash is cleaned up on our side, he's gonna try to put another fence up, because what they do, they run from the police, go in the hole, and they're over at the factory. So that area needs to be secured. We shouldn't have to come outside and there's a stolen car, and if you call 911, they'll say, how you know it's stolen? That's not right. So if you go down, there's some stolen cars on Ellis. Some have been there weeks. Off Lincoln.
I will drive that. To do permanent parking from the entire block, there is a different process. You have to get feedback from all the residents over there. The good part is, of course, you won't have unwanted cars. The challenge becomes for the homeowners over there, if they want to have guests come over and stay overnight, then there has to be some kind of permitting ability. So there's a reason that we have to do. All right. So what we're going to do, I want to thank everybody, of course, today for coming back to see with the trustees, because I really want to give one big group hug to everybody if I could. We normally would have raffle, we did not have raffle tickets today, so I'm going to apologize, and I will say at next month's team of trustees, we will double the number of prizes. So make it up for it.
They get the new mic.
Yeah, so with that being said, to get the new mics. Yes, ma'am. That said, thank you, everybody. It was great to see you. Fantastic time. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2.
Looks like nobody's using this one.
I forgot my camera was running. It's over, people. I forgot my camera was running. I was collecting papers. The lady thought she was freaking out because I was getting these papers. She didn't know I was 68 years old. She was like, really? She said, are you kidding me? Because I'm getting information from my age. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all this information. Don't get it much. I got to come see. I'm putting my stuff up. Got ink pen. I don't know why I do this, but I like to collect. I like to collect. I'm getting ready to go, people. It's over. You know what I'm gonna do with this? Ooh, that thing is here. All loud. I ain't going there. No way I go down there. Did she say Kenyatta gonna be there? Hey, people. Dave Solo in the house. I'm on my way out of here. Let me push this up. Yeah. Get my water. Can you carry all this for me so I don't have to worry about it? Yeah. All right, I'm out of here, people. I'm finna hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. This was the tea with the trustee. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would do some short clips. Hi. I would do some short clips on everything. All right, Steve, I'm learning. I'm learning.
Yeah. Good day. Nice meeting. We're going to continue to do our tea with the trustees and service the residents.
Yes.
All right?
Awesome.
All right.
Take
See
care.
you.
Take care.
All right.
How you doing? Take care. All right. Hi. Y'all take care. Have a good day. Have a good day now. Out of here. Ooh, it's hot outside. Open the door. We come from a nice air conditioner, and it is so hot outside. Oh my God. It is hot. It is hot. Ooh, it's hot. Oh my God, it's hot. We're heading home now. Oh, I wouldn't dare come out here at this time of day. It's too hot. I'm going to my air conditioner. I'm going to kick back and chill, eat me some nachos. Oh my God, this is Bay Solo in the house. And we was at the tea with the trustee. It was some good information, especially the one about they're going to tear down some houses. I believe I heard that. I'm going to go through my clipping and I'm going to make some short clips so you guys can hear exactly what's being said. Yeah. And people were trying to buy the Pope House from Dolton. And Mayor Jason House said, we declined. They were offering more money than Dolton bought the house for. But Dolton, Mayor, declined. Yes. Yeah. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah. Oh, it's nice in the shade. It's the sun that's the problem. You stand in the sun, oh my God, it is so hot. So hot. Thank you, Amy and Joshua, for coming in. And thank you all for coming in, for watching my community. We have our meeting once a month. Tea with the trustees started back up. And then we have our board meeting. In September, we're gonna swear in the chief of police. Yes, the chief of police. Let me look at this. This is where I like to walk, you guys. This is my walking trail. Here go Bay Solo. I wore a dress. Look, I wore a skirt today. Yes, I did. It's real nice and cool. I'm heading to my car. Yeah. And I want to thank you guys for being there, supporting Bay Solo. You've been a great help to me. And I thank you for viewing my channel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the wind is blowing. That's nice, too. It's a lot of cars in the parking lot. It's beautiful. That's why I say it's a beautiful day. It really is. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Let the wind, wait a minute, wait. It's gonna burn my butt. I have a skirt on. Oh my God, my seat is hot. I might have to start bringing a towel with me. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is gonna be hot. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. The seat is hot, people. The seat is hot. Oh my God. Let's see some. Let me get in this car. The seat is hot. Ouch, 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 ouch. The seat is hot. Ooh, the seat is hot. I gotta let the windows down. Let me put this button. What are you guys doing today? Bay Solo going home. She's gonna, I'm just gonna go home and chill and watch some good old fashioned sci-fi movies. Yes. It's a beautiful day today, it really is. The wind is blowing, but in the sun, it's just too hot. Too hot in the sun. I wouldn't advise to be in the sun. No. So I'm finna go get my baby, bring my baby home, my little great-grandson, so he could keep some company with his grandmama. Where's my seatbelt? Oh, my seatbelt. So the tea with the trustee was nice. I'm gonna clip the shorts. I'm gonna make some shorts so you guys can hear exactly what was being said in the tea. And we got a lot of good stuff happening for the village of Dolton. And the mental health wellness is coming starting August the 15th and the 18th. They're gonna actually be inside that building that I told you guys about. And I'm gonna post it up again. I got a lot of paperwork to post up so you guys can see the information of Dolton. Dolton is moving forward. Dolton is united. Peace out. God bless. Wait. I don't think so. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on. Let me bag up. Did I hear a voice sound like a monster? Oh my God. Okay. Rock and roll, baby. It's a beautiful morning. What time is it? What time is it anyway? What time is it? Oh, it's still morning. We did good. We got out at 11 something, because I got 11:35 and I'm in my car. So that means everything was over with before, what, 11:15 or something? It didn't take me no 10 minutes to walk to my car. I don't remember what time it got out, but we were there since 9:30, so that's good timing. Normally it lasts to 12 o'clock, so this was good. But what I'm excited about, we got a chief of police that's gonna be sworn in September board meeting. Yes, September board meeting. That's wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. September board meeting. Ain't nothing like the sun shining. Y'all got to hear me sing, because if I play them other people's music, they gonna copyright me. That's jacked up. That is so jacked up. That is so jacked up. That is so jacked up. But anyway, Bay Solo's in the house. Bay Solo just want to say thank you for joining her channel. Thank you for taking the time out. And I hope your Saturday be relaxing. And those that are working over the weekend, I hope it be productive. I'm doing nothing. I'm going home. I'm going to relax and chill in the air conditioner, because it is what's the tip? It's 92. Oh my God. It's 92. And I wore this long sleeve because they have the air on in there, and they have it real cold. So I'm right now, I'm okay. The wind is blowing, but it's not cool wind. But it's some type of wind, but it's not cool. But I'm gonna go get my baby, go home, and relax. I did a lot of work this morning. I worked in my yard. I cut 4 bushes. I trimmed them myself so that I don't have to pay nobody to do them for me, because I like to save money, and I save money by doing it myself. So I made sure that I did my own bushes, and I did a pretty good job. And yeah, and then I put some mothballs down in the hole where the moles are under the ground. You don't want to see those things. They are so ugly. They got webs, hands, and their nails are this long and that thick because they dig, you know? And they lay flat on their tummy and they look like a rat. They look like they mutated. They look like everything you could think of. They look like a penguin. They look like a whale. They look like a rat because they got fur and hair all over their body. And it's gray and white and black. And then they don't have no eyes. They don't have no eyes. They's freaky and scary. Oh my God. And if you guys want to, those that are still here watching Babe Solo, check out my playlist. And you can decide if you want to subscribe to my channel, because this is the type of stuff I do. So you'll know that my channel have different things on it, not just certain things. It's all kinds of things I come on my channel with. And yeah, and I will be coming on tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, Illinois time. And it's going to be discussing about Medi-Cal. What they're doing to the ones that's on Medi-Cal. What that box was doing on the ground. Oh, I would throw that in the garbage can if I were you. I would throw that away. Mm-hmm. Send my baby out. I got to get my grandbaby out. I'm waiting on my grandbaby. Yeah, my grandbaby got to come out and get in the car with me so he can come home with me. Yeah. It's a beautiful morning. You guys need to come and ride with Babe Solo. I love traveling. I'm going to travel next year. I planned a trip to go to Florida. But if I don't make it to Florida, I would get all my money back, because what you do, you put insurance on the money. And if something happens where you don't make it to your trip because you plan a year ahead, you get all your money back. Keep that in mind. Never plan a trip without putting insurance on it, especially if you plan a year ahead. I plan a trip for way in next year. Yeah. Because this year, I'm just going to be home, living up my best life. I like it. I'm cool. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Yeah. Here he comes. Oh, my baby's coming. Hey, you got everything?
Yeah.
All right. Did you eat? I can make you some nachos. We got leftovers. We got leftovers. We're going to roll. We're going to go to the Ponderosa. What we call our house? Home, sweet home. Before we say it again, home, sweet home. It sounds like we singing. Rain down on me. Can you sing that with me?
Yeah.
You can do it? Yeah. Can you do it?
Yep.
Let's do it. Rain down on me, fa la 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 la. Rain down on me, la 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 la. Rain on me, fa la 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 la. The wind is blowing all over the place. It's hot outside. Oh, it's hot outside. I can't wait to get inside the house. I'm running my window down because I just filled up my tank of gas. I am not going to run my air conditioner and burn my gas out of my car. Damn! Wait a minute. I just put this gas in my car. Hold on. Look how much gas I got left. What? I'm thinking I got a full tank of gas. I don't even have a full tank. Are you serious? I thought I had a full tank of gas. I'm thinking I ain't burning my air conditioner. Because your air conditioner, it makes your gas go, you guys. I'm serious. You will run out of gas with the air conditioner. Yes, you will. You know, I am so serious. I know you guys gonna hear a lot of wind, but that's okay. I'm not using my air conditioner. I'm saving on my gas. When I get to a half a tank, I'm gonna have to put more gas in my car. Because if I go past a half a tank, that means I'm gonna spend more money. I'm trying to preserve money. It's all about saving. Where do y'all see my face? Watch this. The wind is blowing my hair all over my face. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna watch some horror movies today. I'm gonna watch movies like vampire movies. I laugh at them. I be laughing how Dracula be acting. I'm gonna watch Hercules. I'm gonna watch Sinbad. I'm gonna watch people like who's the other guy? Jason and Argonauts. Yeah, I like movies like that. It's relaxing. Then I will watch some cartoons too. I don't watch the exorcism and things like that, possessed movies and things like I don't want to do those type of movies. But I made it. Yeah, I'm so glad to get home. It's beautiful out here though. It really is. But the best thing to come out early in the morning. That's the best time to come out early. Early. I'm gonna tell y'all my beautiful flower. I love this flower. Look at that. Ain't it beautiful? My flower. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. That's my other flowers right there. Yeah, I'm going inside. That flower is so beautiful. I cleaned them and now they got more flowers. Yeah. So in I go. Okay, people. I am going home to enjoy my life. And I want to say thank you for coming in, Babe Solo Channel. Peace out. God bless you. Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so.